Hi, I'm Michelle Locke with Catalyst Presents. Community. It's everything and even more important during these challenging times. My Auntie Fran helped found Kinan 35 years ago and it has served generations of Asian families, and it continues to grow and thrive today. Our elders hold a special place in our society as teachers and storytellers, and they deserve the best. I support Kinan by volunteering and providing event production services. Please be generous with your support of Kinan. Thank you.
Welcome to part one of Kinan's 35th anniversary virtual celebration. From its inception 35 years ago as a nursing home to the multi-service senior care organization it is today, Kinan's success had one common thread, and that is the continuous dedication and commitment of community volunteers and supporters. Today, we're honored to hear from some longtime friends of Kinan, Frances Locke and her niece, Michelle Locke.
It is wonderful to see you both and get the chance to talk to you. Frances, let me start with you. You have been involved with Kinan for over 30 years. Take us back with you those 3 decades. Let us know what it was like at the beginning and how you got involved.
First, we were a group of girls. We were well into our career, about 10 years. We were at college and we were having dinner in Chinatown, and we decided that it was time for us to do something for the community. So we sat around and talked about a few things, and we came up with different ideas. And finally, we decided that we should take care of our parents. And so we went back and talked to some other people and said that we need to form a group and see what we can do to have something in the community for our parents. And so we started talking to different people with different professional skills. And we came up with the idea of a nursing home for Chinese.
Why was that so important at the time? I mean, clearly people want to take care of your parents, but why did you feel like Kinan needed to be its own separate facility?
Because we weren't quite sure which direction to go. And then we thought about it. We had nothing in the community of that caliber. So that's why we chose the nursing home.
Okay. So, Michelle, how about you? Did you go out to lunch with a bunch of girlfriends and then decide to get involved, or how did it start for you?
So everyone knows Auntie Fran, and she's really my auntie. One time she asked me if I would come in and help with a charity auction. At that time it was down at Long Acres. And since then I have chaired a few auctions and fundraisers, and my company Catalyst has also supported Kinan with some audio-visual assistance for other events. And in the past couple of years, I've gone down and played Mahjong during Mahjong night, trying to learn how to play Mahjong. It's kind of fun.
And how has Kinan been important to your generation and to the entire community?
You know, Kinan is really important, and I think you really touched on something about community. One of the things that when I talk about Kinan with my friends and family is that it's so important to have a place where our elders can go, where their language is spoken, there's familiar dishes and meals, and there are translation services available. You know, it gets harder and harder as we all age, and trying to make sure that people feel comfortable and have a wonderful, warm environment, and they can talk to friends and have those things that they're familiar with. It's just super important. And then Kinan's just grown from a nursing home to now providing a whole spectrum of services. They've got the assisted living and the life care services, and being able to have the activities for the seniors, I think, is super important.
And it's helped generations now. Speaking of that, Frances, yeah, we're talking about 3 decades here. That's a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of lives affected. Can you talk about some of your favorite memories over the years?
I've been serving on the board, and I've gotten some of my friends on the board. So we've sort of grown from independently starting to being part of Kinan.
And yeah, and you've muscled Michelle into it as well. That's pretty impressive. Can you talk a little bit about how it's helped you stay active and involved?
I am at the present 96 years old. So I volunteer at the desk
Wow. I need the name of your skin cream later.
So I volunteered at the reception desk every week. I did until the virus came. And also I have participated in every function that's been going every year. Whatever happens, I'm there. So I've
Wow.
done all the
You
fundraising.
are an inspiration. That's fantastic. Michelle, can you tell me, explain to folks from every generation why they should get involved with Kin On?
Well, really, we had talked about community earlier, and it takes, as you're finding now, especially during these times, having community is very, very important. Kin On has become its organization it is today through community donations and private donations, and there's often that saying, it takes a village, and it really does take a village in order to help support our elders and provide a wonderful place for people to gather. People of all ages volunteer at Kin On. There are activities for people of all ages, like the Mahjong night, and there are, you don't have to be a resident there. You can participate in some of the other activities that they have. And the community center that Kin On has built now houses other events. I belong to a cancer survivor network, and we actually did some line dancing classes there. And so that was really fun.
That's terrific. You may have to show us your moves a little bit later. It was so nice to talk to you both. May I call you Auntie Fran now?
Yes.
Have I earned that? Okay, wonderful. Auntie Fran and Michelle, it was so wonderful to see you. Thank you for all that you've done and you continue to do.
If you want to ensure Kin On continues to touch people's lives for the next 35 years, please consider making a financial gift today. A link is provided below. I'm Monique Minglavin from Cairo 7, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next week for part 2 of Kin On's 35th anniversary virtual celebration.